Alright, so here is our little piggy. This piggy started out at 36 pounds. I actually wanted to cook this pig whole on my WSM. I've done a number of, give or take 40 to 45 pounders on my Traeger 1300. This one, like I said, weighed 36 pounds. I was looking for something in the neighborhood of 20 to 25 pounds. They did not have one. So in order to fit this on my WSM, I had to first remove the head, split it in half lengthwise, and then split that half into 2 quarters. The plan is to put it on the WSM. We'll see how well it works out. So I've got it cleaned up. So I got this cleaned up nicely. Removed the skirt from inside the little ribs. I knocked off the major excess fat. And what I did about 36 hours ago, used my jacquard, punched a lot of little holes into the skin all the way around. A little white vinegar, and then salted and placed in the fridge in this manner. For almost, I was hoping to get 48 hours, but I got about 30. And you can see the change on the skin. The skin is pretty dry, firmer. And the plan is to help me get this skin to render and crisp up. We will see how well it works. I'm going to try to get just a little bit more salt on here without adding any type of binder. It's pretty dry. And again, this is just to try to continue with the drying out of the skin. It's not going to affect the taste in the end. It's not going to be overly salty. And if you haven't seen me use that jacquard in the past, I'm going to place a couple of videos in the description below that you can go and see that whole process with the jacquard and the vinegar. That paper towel is there to try to keep the skin as dry as possible. My base coat is Uncle Steve's Spicy R. Nice sweet, nice heat. Really helps with an awesome color. And again, I'm trying to keep this off of the skin as much as possible. Remember, pretty large piece of meat, so don't hesitate to really put it on there. And then my second layer is going to be Heat Riles garlic jalapeno. Nice amount of salt, very flavorful. We're gonna get cleaned up, head outside, get that WSM going. All right, the WSM is approaching 250. Got it locked down on the bottom vents, one completely closed, one halfway open, and one a quarter of the way open. We want to keep that locked in 250 to 275 up until when I start trying to crisp up that skin. Then I'm going to jack it up to cremate. Let's see if I can get these to fit on here. I didn't even think about that. All right, it's not going to be that big a deal. I don't have the faintest idea what the timing is going to be like on here. So like you, this is going to be an interesting cook. All right, we're right at 2 hours. Let's do a first check. I don't know what's going on in here. That does not look too bad, man. That pit was, just now when I checked, it was running at 260, which I absolutely love. Let's see what's going on with the skin. Man, that is looking pretty good. I don't know why I come out here without gloves, because this is hot. I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit of the mop sauce, TNT. I have used it on beef, so let's see what it's like on pork. You already know that vinegar and pork go really well together. I'm gonna rotate this. This side seems to be moving along a little faster. There we go. Let's get this going before our heat spikes. All right, we're at that 3 hour mark. We're still pushing that 260-ish range. Color's coming along nicely, man. Some more of this mop sauce. And again, we just want to make sure that our backside, our bottom, is not scorching. Let's take a look, see. Got some gloves on this time. That is doing well, man. We'll come back here in another hour. 4 hour mark. We've jumped just about 275, but there's nothing wrong with that. We are starting to really color nicely, man. And again, I forgot my gloves. Let's see what we're looking like here. Oh yeah. So in the shoulder, we're pushing 180. The leg is, man, they're both tracking about the same right now. Actually, the leg appears to be a little bit further along. So folks, now I'm gonna open up these vents and try to see, man, if I cannot get this to crisp up a little bit on this skin. You know, it's not even in terms of the way it lays. So some areas are probably crisp and some of the lower areas will probably stay a little softer. But we'll see if we can get some bubbling going here. But right now, man, we are looking good. So one more spritz before I flip this. Let's go. We'll open this up and try to get it up to about 300, 350, someplace in that neck of the woods. All right, we've been pushing 310 for over a half an hour right now. Let's see where we are. Man, I can hear that skin wanting to get a little harder. It's nice and dry, but 310 is not gonna get it. What I'm thinking is I'm going to remove the basin that's under there and just go direct heat. I'm gonna flip it over, skin side down, and see if I cannot get it done that way. All right, so we're gonna get rid of this. And we're gonna come right back directly over, skin side down. And I'm hoping I don't burn things up, but let's see if we can't get this to crisp. I'm gonna come back and look at this in about 5 minutes because now I'm scared. All right, so I looked at this about 5 minutes ago because I'm scared, and man, it was doing all right. So now we're at 15 minutes without that pan, and this thing is hot. We're pushing 325. So I really want to be careful that I don't burn, but you see we're starting to blister, bubble up. Oh yeah, now we're starting to see that. So it's got to be nice and hot. I don't know how much longer this is going to take. We're in it for the long haul. Woo, this is hot. Let's go. All right, we're pushing 340 right now, man. We're going on 350, and we're going to pull this regardless of where we are. All right, we've got a little scorched on the shoulder. Ooh, hot. We've got a little scorched on the shoulder. The leg is not looking too bad. We're gonna give this a good an hour rest or so before we get to breaking it down. All right, here we are, folks. We've given this about 20 minutes, man, to rest. I scraped off some of that char. It doesn't look the way I wanted it to look, all bubbly and gnarly, but we've absolutely got some great crunch going. The neighbors are gonna enjoy this today. Oh, the neighbors are totally gonna enjoy it. I mean, I can break this down like a champ. Oh, it's still nice and hot. Ooh, look at that. Look at that sheet right there, man. Wow. So really nicely. I think it was Millennial that mentioned that I was manhandling my beef ribs last week. Well, I'm pretty much doing the same thing. Look at that leg with that shell right there, man. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Wow. So like I said, the neighbors are gonna enjoy this. Wow. Taste the skin, Mama. Mama just walked in. I'm sure you heard that door chime. But outside of the way the skin bubbled, man, this is well cooked. It breaks down nicely into some nice pull. We didn't wrap any. And these bones, man, these rib bones, you can just pull out. Pretty cool. Again, that's an awesome combination of rubs. That Uncle Steve Spicy R with some Pete Riles garlic jalapeno. Listen to that skin right there. Mama wants that skin. Mama wants a piece of that skin. All right, so there we are, folks. The skin did not come out 100% like I wanted. I want to thank you guys once again for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. Be on the lookout for another video coming soon. Join us this Thursday for another awesome live stream. In the meantime, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, love each other, and we'll see you when we see you. Holla!